I'm listening. I heard. I see. Why am I being summoned? I'm not a demon. Not that that works. Tried summoning things before. Flee to Alaska? What's in Alaska? I am wearing an Ashes shirt. I guess I could flee a pretty good ways with that. Fix Nightbot. What's wrong with it? What do you want me to do? What's its problem? Mods have gone crazy. What's the issue with Nightbot? Oh. Look in the Discord. Okay. I think I know what is broken Nightbot, potentially. Thank you, Masters of Psych. Why doesn't this panel work? Night was Twitch's API. Oh yeah, that is a thing. Thank you, Katie. Alright. Let me see if I can remember how to get to Nightbot. How does fix Nightbot? Okay. Log in. Authorize. Alright. Maybe Nightbot fix now? Thank you, Sorcerer! Maybe he fix? Freckles is the top chatter. Nightbot fix? Yeah! Over the weekend while I was in Seattle, I got a message saying that I'd successfully logged in Twitch. Thank you, Penguin, for the tier 3 sub! Woo! Logged in from Georgia, which was a surprise to me because I was in Seattle and don't recall attempting to log in Georgia at that particular moment. That being said, I have two-factor on, so really there was no way that anyone could have gotten in. But what I'm thinking happened was I probably had it still logged in on my mom's computer at home or something, and she launched Twitch and just happened to, or launched Chrome and accidentally loaded Twitch. Thank you, Midnight Wish. But I changed my password anyway just to be sure. Thank you. They call me Teach and Catus Lupus, and that's it for now. So that's why I broke Nightbot. It was me. Hi everybody. I'm back from Twitch. Not Twitch. I'm back from that other place, which is seems like there should be more of that. I'm back from PAX. Thank you, Liesel. Which is in Seattle. Because you can do that in relation. My friend, honestly, there is a chance we end up back together. Just hard to. How do you use multiple breakups? Anyways, thank you, Liesel. Thank you, Glorious. Thank you, Lady Silver. It's not an easy thing to do, and it's not something that you can. I wouldn't go into having. For those of you who didn't see the message, Liesel said they recently broke up with their long-term girlfriend. While their girlfriend needs to work on themselves. So, what I'm not gonna tell you is to plan on it ever resuming. That's you need to deal with it and accept it as if it is probably over. And I say that because if you put the expectation on it of changing from there, who? Why am I hurt? I have a weird. If you put the expectation on it, what the hell? What are you? Basalt? Basalts. Thank you, Dekoval. Thank you, Timmy Swirls. Thank you, Marie. I'll get to PAX in just a second. If you put the expectation on yourself that it's going to just be a temporary thing, then you're gonna, one, put pressure on the relationship, the friendship, which could cause it to swing the other way. And two, you're going to delude yourself into thinking you don't need to deal with it. Thank you, Verono. when you do. You need to accept first that it's over, because it's going to help you too to have that happen. Is that? No. Hey, Charm Kim. It's important that you release the relationship that you are currently in. That relationship is now over. And maybe a new one will come of it later. Every time Laurie and I broke up, it was frequently I didn't take the advice that I'm giving you. And it led to me putting too much pressure on a relationship or on the friendship or things like that. And it made it so much harder for that to work. So you need to just accept that it's probably over for now. Or over. Deal with the reality of that. And then let both of you have the space to figure out if it's going to happen again. But that won't happen if you're expecting that it will happen again. Obviously, there was a reason that you guys broke up, even though it sucks. And you need to just let that stand and sink in. Thank you, Mr. A. Share. And thank you, Sorcerer. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, you hang in there. We're here for you. And thank you, Ra. So last time I set up this machine over here to grind us out a bunch of resources, hopefully to make the a large scale version of the oh, pristine inner. Wonder where that came from. A large scale version of the reactor that we got over there. I've left it running not nearly long enough. So we're going to have some of that tonight. I also made this other packager here just to convert lead into lead amber. So that I could fill up the, fill up this with lead. It looks like it has processed all of it. Thank you, Lord Nightblade. Thank you, Ace Commando. Thank you, Big Kitty. Anytime companies respond to me, been sending emails, but haven't gotten anything back. I'll get to that in just a second. Thank you, Just Do It. Any thoughts or well wishes for Bruce announcing he's leaving Funhouse? Thank you, Derpy Fire Dolphin. I mean, I don't honestly know much about it. I haven't even... I didn't know he'd announced it. I had heard that it was happening. But I just, whatever he chooses to do, I hope he has a good time with it. I don't really know anything else about the situation to add to it, so I won't muddle it. But like I said, I really hope that he moves on to something he really enjoys. Thoughts as vis-a-vis applying to jobs. A lot of that depends on your, resume. I've even heard, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I have heard that a lot of companies nowadays use a specialty sorter that will look for certain keywords in a resume and will just delete them if they're not found, and that you can hack that by putting those keywords in, even if they're not necessarily part of your resume, into like a white-on-white situation where it's almost like a metadata, so that it fools the thing into thinking that that's in your resume. There, you can find that information online, and it'll describe it better than I am. But I've heard that that's an issue nowadays. It hasn't. I've obviously been working the same place for 8 years now. Over 8 years now, so it's hard for me to say how it works in the present world. I also had a lot of luck going through placement agencies, where depending on what kind of job you're going for, if it's something in a lot of different industries, going through a temp agency can actually get you in the door in a lot of places. And a lot of those are less like temp agencies nowadays and more like placement companies, where you just got to be careful on how you can transition from a full-time employee for the placement company to a full-time employee for the actual company that they place you with. Thank you, Bethany. Craigslist sometimes works too. Thank you, Derpy Fire Dolphin. Thank you, Fairy Tale for Life. No, I don't think it actually worked. I'm going to poke my head out here in a second and get them. I've had to delay the stream when I'm solo parenting lately, just because it's more important than ever for both of them to be in bed. Used to be, it's like, well, Livy's just gonna go to school, and Eli's a little bit older. But now they both really need to be in bed. So, thank you, Marie. That's right. It's September, so if you cheer with this specific emote, I get 10% bonus bits. I didn't even know that. That's cool. Subway. What is the specific emote? All I heard was September. You can do tier 1 subs for half price, basically. Thank you, Sage. Thank you, Agender Alipanda. Hey, appreciate that. And thank you, James. So, yeah, I had a good time at Twitch, or not Twitch, at PAX. It was actually kind of nice to go to a convention that wasn't, say, Wolfie, wasn't 100% geared around us. Thank you, Cindy. So I didn't have to be on the whole time. That was kind of nice. Is the ferroboron and the lithium, which seems like I should have a lot more of. Thank you, Casey Bowles. Thank you, Song Lover. So I'm watching the stream right now. Just see news that I made into Sigma Zeta, which requires 3.0 and 15 hours of natural sciences mathematics. That's really interesting requirements. Congratulations. Actually responded. Well, congratulations, Songs Lover. That's awesome. Thank you, Sorcerer. Come back to PAX East next year. We missed you. I hope so. Thank you, Janine. Thank you, Big Kitty. Thank you. Thank you, Fairy Tale, for the 666. I forgot about that one. Mad King shall have Subway sandwiches. So it's Subway. The Subway emote. Interesting. Thank you, Big Kitty. Not at the applying stage yet. I'm sending emails asking about college class or degrees I should focus on. Oh, I wouldn't expect to ever get answers to that, Big Kitty. Thank you, Verono. Your other arrows in your backpack? I have other arrows in my backpack? Okay. Thank you, Perrin. Thank you, MJ. Thank you, Shadow. My mods are amazing, I know. Hurricanes are also terrifying, yes. Please be safe, anyone remotely in the path of it. Be careful. Anyway, Big Kitty, what I was saying is I would never expect anyone to reply to an email like that, to be honest. Largely because they are folks that are doing that job are busy, and I hate to be blunt, but they don't have time to answer that question, and so they're just not gonna. They will likely never respond to what do I need to do to get a job at your place, much as typically we don't. Partially because they probably feel like they've addressed it, which is how we typically feel. That's not gonna work, huh? Which thing was the crusher for that? Oh, right. There we go. I had a lot of it. Okay. I knew I'd done that. But yeah, so you're not going to get a response to that question. That's an HR person, unless they're really bored that day, or they're not going to walk you through what it takes to get a job at their company. Thank you, JJ. Try to hearing the children in a sleep table with honey or perhaps simple syrup. It's not sticky enough and they're too strong. Thank you, Liesel. Wants to give her space she needs. It's going to be, Liesel, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be incredibly hard to do that. You got to, that's why I'm telling you now to just go ahead and accept it's a breakup and not like a future thing. Because the sooner that you get past that, the sooner you might actually be friends with her. If you have in your brain that you're going to go start dating again, then you will constantly have a subtext of pressure to the rest of your relationship. Not intentional, but it'll always be there, and it will be nearly impossible for you to get around it. So I hate to make it sound so bleak, but you've got to embrace that before you can move on. Thank you, Shadow. Thank you, Ranger. Happy birthday. Thank you, Tabby. Thank you, Derpy Fired Dolphin. Thank you, Chibi. Hurricane time. Yeah, you guys got to watch out for any of those hurricanes. Thank you, Panda Bear Julie. Welcome. Aw. Thank you, Ultimate X13. Oh, and Smite. Oh man, is that still a thing? Gosh, people still play Smite, huh? Hey, Janine. Gina is doing it again. She scheduled me outside my elbow and pitched a fit when I brought it up. So that's a great point, and that is really kind of overstepping as a manager. But because I mean, availability is for very typically kind of sacrosanct because if you have kids or there's a lot of reasons where availability is like a hard rule. So I can see why that would be very upsetting. Thank you, Sea-Dog. Goodness, a lot to catch up on. Thank you, Tola. Thank you, RRB Ricky. And thank you, Katie. Congrats. Good luck. Alright, I think I got everybody. Whew. That I already said Tola. Okay. So I think we can make an awful lot. Oh, I should have kept that. Doot. Faster. Isotope separator. We're gonna need a lot of uranium. Thank you, Katie. I don't know how many of these you can stack in there, but I'm sure it makes the energy draw somewhat ridiculous. Let's take a look to see. Ooh, power molly. Ooh, that's a lot. Let's back it down a little bit. Nope, that made it worse. Let's maybe 10. Still times 17. Thank you, Kayla, for a tier 3 sub. That seems like a lot. How am I doing on electricity? Oh, that's still cooking along just fine. The fully upgraded generator, really. Yeah, we're good. Never mind. Burn it. Times 32. Times 46. Now let's see how we're doing. Thank you, Big One Drums. Hey, we're still cooking. All right. There's unfounded fear. My power infrastructure is much stronger than I thought it was. That's uranium dust. That needs to go in there. Okay. Now, let's see how many reactor casings we can make after all of that. Oh, wait, I need to get the lead. This is literally every bit of lead amber I have cooked. Put that up there. Okay. Fission reactor casing. I need to make these first. Let's see how many that'll get me. Alright, we're up to... I don't want K's. I want numbers. Thank you, Dot. Thank you, Marie. Jake says that the Ender Furnace is a fast mode. It's the best. Alright, I'll check that out in just a second here. Thank you, Jack. University of Politics and History course starts on Monday, and I just wanted to thank you and the rest of the age for getting kind of... Oh, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate that. I say that a lot, but I mean, it's honestly what I mean whenever thanks me for making the stuff that I make. That's really all that comes to mind is like, well, thanks for watching it. That's I don't get to make things in a void, so let's see. Is that all I can make? I need to make more of those. And we ran out of lead. I got more lead. I'm gonna have to put the lead tree into one of the, or maybe not. We might be okay. That's a lot of lead. Okay, we're all right. And that is as much as I can make. The graphite has actually been kicking butt, so I guess that wasn't as much of an issue as I thought it would be. 2001. Okay, we're getting real close. Close enough that I could probably just let that run for a little bit. Let me find my lead tree and give it some upgraded mulch. That should take care of my lead issues. It's a purple-looking tree. Where's Gavin to label things when I need him? I hope I'm not dumb and just don't have one. Again. Clay, gold, copper, cottonwood, coal, nickel, sand, silver, dirt, petrified, quartz. Thank you, Casey. Thank you, JJ. One of these subs are keto. Oh man, keto. Thank you, Black Ops. Thank you, Raw. Rolling, sub. Thank you, Janine. Seeing as you knew my little bit since the beginning because she knows I have a little one in school. Yeah, that's rough. I'm sorry about that. Usually, I mean, you just hope that people in that situation will listen when you explain why and realize that they're being ridiculous. Did I break my lead one at some point? To turn it into, or did I just never have one? I must have had one. I must. Lead, there we go. Oof. I'm sorry, Skulls. I'll look away in just a second. Nope, what have I done? Where did it go? I need that back. No, 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 no. Oh, whew. There, okay. Lead tree. Now we've got the lead. Okay. Thank you, Gusman. Thank you, JFS. I don't know if I'm planning on doing this or you talk about it. I was just wondering if you, Gavin, Michael, and Jeremy are going to attempt GTA Doomsday Criminal Mastermind. I was first wondering if this works to attempt the next one. Yeah. Thank you, James. Thank you, Kuro. Probably not a Star Trek Online stream just because it would take so much work to get into it. Thank you, how rad is it? I've not heard of a Valentine block. Ender Furnace. Someone said Ender Furnace, right? There's a Cinder Furnace. Life Furnace, Nuclear Furnace, Ultimate Furnace, which is probably the fastest. Creation Station, Ender Furnace, there it is. Ender Alloy, Obsidian, Inactive Ender Core. Well, that's a whole thing. 3 seconds per item in normal mode, 1 second in fast. You have to fuel it with Ender Pearls, but I do have a lot of those. So I don't know, this thing over the smelting factory is pretty darn quick, and it can be upgraded, which I already have, I guess. Thank you, Wolf. Thank Kayla. Then 8 is the stream, but welcome. Congratulations. Well, I mean, I've already got, by the way, Gusman, I've already got a little nuclear. We got a wee bit of nuclear. Is that on? No, it's off. And nothing's using up the power, so who cares? Enough that I could probably go ahead and just start building this out. While I'm waiting on, as I said, that to go. Alright, so it needs to be 24 by 24 by 24. So we can start with this. Trying to build up the inside of it's going to be a whole thing, man. Though, again, it didn't say that that is required to get, well, that you gotta, there's a power requirement and a requirement for size. So I can build the size, no problem. The inside of it may take a little bit more work, but we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so there's the beginning. I'm gonna have to, we'll go this way. Alright, if that's the middle. Thank you, Asino! Alright. 3. Now, how do I use the build doohickey? That. Building gadget. I would like to use that to make casing. But I don't remember how to set it. There we go. Okay. Shift right click. It's 3. So for 24, gonna be kind of exact here. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, why don't I just build it out by hand, and then I can always go back and use the build gadget for the rest of it. Reactor casing. Do. Okay. Hey, how right is it? Choose a version of Valentine block that might be lots of yellow's favorite block in the interesting. I will check that out in just a minute because you've definitely made me curious. Thank you, Vis. You've answered this before, but what is the main final objective of this mod? Just to complete the achievement book. As far as I'm aware, there's nothing that unlocks after that. It's kind of just to, like, say you did it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24. I don't feel like I did that right. Yeah, I definitely weighted it to one side. Ow, stop it. That's fine. Okay, so that's 24 on a side. Wow. Boop. Okay, that's one too far. That's okay. Gonna build one wall here. So it's 2. So I just build that. Wow. Alright, so that's how big it'll be. Oh, man. Did I run out already? Yup. Put that away, put that away, put that away. Oh boy. Ah, I missed it. Man. What is this thing? Why do I have it? Oh well, I'll fix that in a minute. Ah! There. Oh, I missed it again. Man. Alright. Alright. There. It's a little hard to finagle this thing. I should just build the frame and then fill it instead of doing like this. Okay. And there's one side of the reactor. Control Z, does that actually work? I mean, it might. Hey, Dot. Oh, hang on. Let me back up here. Thank you, the Ultran. If you hold down G, you can adjust settings and build gadget. Hold down G. Okay, I'll try that in just a second. Thank you. Thank you, JJ. If they ever make a portable nuclear reactor, thank you, Siegebreaker, for the gifted subs. Portable nuclear reactor, good name would be Chernobyl. No. Pretty sure if they ever make one, they'll want to steer away from references to previous reactors that went critical. But I see what you did there. Thank you, Dot. Just wanted to say hello and that I hope you're doing well. Miss being able to cheer regularly and give subs. Don't worry about it. You take care of you first. That is totally okay. You're part of this community, even if you don't sub or gift, or cheer or anything. That's not a requirement to be part of the community. Ever, ever, ever. Thank you, Shelves. Real Dead by Daylight, going to Walmart to get propane and gas cans. Yeah, no kidding. Again, everyone anywhere near that storm, you be careful. Alright. G. I don't know what G does. Okay. Go. All right, so that's 3. I need 21 out that way. Move this, move that. Ah! 21. Okay. Look how little my little bitty reactor bit in there is compared to what this thing is going to be. Whew. What a monster. Okay, so this actually needs to be set up by 1. And then I'll need another 24. Thank you, Kayla. Come on. Snack. There we go. And then one more offset here. And if the math is all correct, then this should be exactly right. Thank you, Black Wings. Thank you, Kayla. My girlfriend and I hit 1 month. Congratulations. That's awesome. Congratulations. Ah! That worked out. Okay, good. There. Ah, wow. Thank you, Timey Swirls. I always forget about the bangs. Unfortunately, Michael will not be in tomorrow, but we will be playing Gears. I think we're going to play it tomorrow. We're going to stream it in the morning, assuming we can get it all installed. So, if you're interested in seeing, we're going to do the escape mode, which is the 3-player multiplayer cooperative mode. So, if you're interested in seeing that, it'll be me, Jeremy, and Matt, I believe, tomorrow morning. I want to say it's tomorrow. But I've wanted to say many wrong things before. Thank you, Nix. Thank you, username. What username? Thank you, JJ. Nuclear-powered post driver could be called the Oppenhammer. That's better. Casings. Hey, get. All right. There. Does that? No, that doesn't work better. Oh well. So I was hoping. Anyway, so as I was going to talk about earlier, though I don't really have too much to say. I mean, I was kind of at PAX and just walking around trying to get a feel for like how other people do conventions, things like that. Like what I think we can always still have plenty to learn from folks that have gone or operate other conventions as to what we should do at ours. Thank you, BDA. Matt like a bandit on tips past week, so oh, thank you so much. Oh, and Nix, I got your package. It's right here next to me. That is quite a thing that you put in there. I will show everybody here in a minute. You can finally see what Nix has been talking about this whole time. Missed a few. Oh, and went one too far. It did make it, yes. Thank you, Zachary. Thank you, Siegebreaker. But yeah, so I mean, a lot of what conventions are, unfortunately, is just standing around in lines for a lot of folks, and that's really kind of hard to get around. My main thing was trying to figure out like how we could better integrate, like what it would look like if we were trying to hit more conventions up again, and what we could do there that would be successful. You know, what people might like to see based on what seemed popular on the floor. It's kind of cool to got to talk to just a bunch of folks in the industry and see what's going on with them. I don't really go to PAX to play games because most of the games that are on the floor I will have an easier time getting a hold of. Just not to brag, but I mean, we're very lucky that that's the case. So a lot of those things that are on the floor, I could also just as easily wait and they'll come into the office. The main thing I'd go to PAX for is to just get a read on what people are interested in, and I was really surprised at the number of kids that I saw there, which is cool. I wouldn't have expected there to be as many of them as I saw. Everything from tiny babies up to like about to be teenagers. It's neat that parents are getting their kids into these things at some younger ages. Why does that still go so slow? I need to just pull the import on that. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh, I must have been powering that off of Thank you, Marie. Probably was powering that off the nuclear furnace, so every time I walk over next to the doohickey, yeah, brain no good. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Marie. So should we call you Matt now because you're bragging? Ha! Thank you, Wacoli. Thank you, Nix. Resident cannot be held liable for mental scarring therapy. All right. Well, I guess on that lead-in, we've got to show what you did. They have to see. They must see what you did. Okay, and then GPS. I don't know. One of these is definitely it, but let's just make a new one so it doesn't duplicate. Fuel reprocessor. Whoop. Trying to get this in real quick so that it's working. Thank you, Steffers. Welcome back. Thank you, JJ. At any given con, you could do a small booth, all right? Small. That's what I'm thinking. Is we gave up on our large booths. Thank you, Nate. Specifically because the economics of going to those things, no matter how much merch you sell, you're still at best breaking even having a booth because it's expensive to transport, especially if moving the merch there and bringing back what you've got left is extremely expensive. More expensive than people usually think. All right, here we go. So, amongst other things, Nick sent a little. Here, let's just go ahead and throw it full screen for a second. Little Ninja Turtle for Eli. Some sugar scrub for Laurie. Beanie Baby for Livy. There's this pillow I didn't see yet in the note who that was for, but and then here's the real tragedy. Thank you, Star Killer, for the tier 2 sub. Thank you, the Sailor. First of all, there's this. Latex bodysuit. Very stretchy. But what makes this is the rest of the costume, which is this. Nick sent me a Diet Coke cosplay. Which, considering my normal drinking habits, makes me basically cannibalistic if I were to wear it. So, I think you've just seen what the next stretch goal for Extra Life will be. Thank you, the Sovereign, for the tier 2 sub. So that'll, hey, if we hit certain stretch goals, I'll wear that during the live stream for Extra Life. But thank you, Nix, especially for the stuff for the kids and Laurie. That was very sweet of you. I will get all that to the respective recipients. It was incredibly generous of you. Even if it then included the Diet Coke thing. Thank you, Young Buck. It is indeed a Diet Coke cosplay. I wonder if I can... actually, in other cosplay news, I'm not going to tell you what, but Lindsay actually approached me about doing a cosplay. She's getting a bunch of folks together doing one. Thank you, Nix. Dog toy for Emma. That was right. Sorry, Nix. I did actually read that. Emma's out cold, but I'll offer it to her later. Thank you, Liesel. Legendary gnome shoot. Oh, God. I'll have to see if maybe Meg wants to do some kind of soda-based cosplay. But as I was saying, Lindsay actually texted me about a cosplay that she wants to do. So that was the funny thing, is when I said, like, all right, what's this for? And she's, let me see, how did Lindsay put it? Thank you, Blackwing. Well, he's been slowing down on the Diet Coke. Lindsay put it, let's see. So she was like, do you want to do this thing? I was like, sure, for what? Because as in, like, are we going to show up at work one day like this or what? Thank you, BLR nerd. And her response was, the fuck of it. I was like, okay. I said, at least there should be a win, like a time. She said, learn by doing. I said, that's not a date. Learn by doing is not a unit of time measurement.
Dad, I just came for something because I found a nail in my
Where did you find a screw? Wait, Livy, come here. This is for you.
What is it?
Come here. It is a very pretty little elephant that someone sent just for you. What do you say?
Thank you.
Say thank you to the camera. Say thank you, Nix.
Thank you, Nix.
You want to show him? Is it cute?
Yeah. I'll go back to my bed now.
Okay, thank you. Good night.
Good night, Dad. Have a good work.
Thank you. Where did you get this screw?
In the room.
Where in your room?
On my floor.
Okay. This is why I'm telling you to be careful sleeping on the floor. Good night, Livy.
It poked me.
It poked you?
Yeah.
I'm glad you're okay. Thank you, JJ. Please finish my cheer from earlier. Never assume I would give actual advice. Okay. There's a sign that says, at any booth, all at the booth is Shifty Larry. All he does is play solitaire. Well, to be fair, I got that far in it and then derailed to my own thoughts of, yes, we should be doing that. But you're right. That would be a terrifying booth or a very successful one. Thank you, Ashlove's Bio. Thank you, Liesel. Lindsay is a legend. Thank you, Nix. Thank you, want a cookie? In the main room still play D&D? Yeah. Some do. I think Alfredo and a few others play occasionally. Thank you, Shadow. Chaos Queen. Thank you, Anonymous. So hopefully we will do that thing that Lindsay's talking about, and it will turn into a photo of some kind. Again, I can't imagine she just wants to do it to just sit around in a cosplay, because that would be weird. What? Why am I hurting? What? Ow. That's so barely almost hurting me. Clank. I should turn into a cyborg. At least then I wouldn't have to eat anymore. I think that's one of the benefits. Alright. Where were we? Right, lead. I have lots of lead amber. Thank you, Exiled Young. I gotta put a hopper or something over here so this doesn't keep happening. You're gonna put a hopper over there that just throws away all the excess cobblestone. Thanks for a Dire Ryan stream. Oh god.
Take this off. Can you take this?
Take the tag off? Okay. But that's where the value is, Livy.
I know.
I'm kidding. I'm teasing. There's no value in Beanie Babies.
What's the value?
Some people, when I was younger, people would save them because they thought they were collectible and thought they would someday be able to retire off selling them. Just go enjoy it instead.
Okay, thanks, Dad.
Well, thanks, Nix. I didn't get it for you.
No, thanks for...
Oh, you're welcome. I love you, Liv. Now go to your room. Eli's still in his room?
Yeah. He's still in his room.
Okay, good. Good night, Liv.
I'm not playing with you either.
Good. You need sleep, so you get a big brain. Thank you, Liesel. Okay, fair enough. That's true. Lindsay could go any direction with any given moment. She could just want to sit around in the office sitting. What? Where are you coming from, chicken person? I guess I built this over here and then didn't light it up. Oh well. Oh man, I walked over there again, so I've got cobblestone. Ugh! Okay. I swear, I was in the middle of doing something. Right. Reactor casing. Did I not have any more blocks of lead? I guess not. Then we ran out of tough alloy. No, I didn't. Almost ran out of tough alloy. Thank you, Janine! Sleep is the weakness. Sleep is for the people who are lucky enough to have it, is what I learned from being a parent. And let's be honest, as parents, we want them to grow up with really big brains so that we don't have to take care of them forever. Alright, we have a box. Now we just need to fill it in. We're so close. Thank you, talking to myself with others. What allows you to eat so fast? Oh, the gluttony charm. You make one of these. Then you eat like I do in real life. I'm a terribly fast eater. I don't know why. I've just always been that way. Thank you, Marcus. We possibly... We're definitely going to shoot a video in it. I actually mentioned the idea of doing a Borderlands 3 stream. And I'm sure Jeremy will be down for it if we can convince him to do it for work and not personal. There we go. So, there will be a Borderlands 3 content for sure. Okay. I've played a little... Played a little bit of it, and it feels really good, to be honest. I like what they did. frame this thing out. It still went one further than I wanted it to. Thank you, Durin God River. Like a country song. Whew. All right. We need to move on to something else while we're waiting on that to just process. Someone mentioned laser drills. I should make some of those. I don't know what good they are, but I would like to find out. Thank you, Maniacal Queen. This is how terrible you can be with names. I challenge you to say my middle daughter's name. It's Alessana. Thank you, Marcus. Sleep you speak of. How close am I? Because that could go a couple ways. It could be Alessana or it could be Alessana. I'm just waiting to see how close I was. Hey, Ultron. You need pink slime. Okay, that's easy enough. Still waiting to see. Hey, Nix. Goodness gracious. Yes, and please take care of yourself first. You're too generous. Oh yes, I sadly do need to announce that I am probably not going to go to TwitchCon. I was hoping to go this year, but it coincides with Laurie needing me out of town for something, so I don't think I'm going to be able to go. But hopefully I'll be able to catch something else this year. I'm not sure what. Hey, Janine. Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Koi Wolf. Thank you, Aqualine. Thank you, Chaos Sniper. Well, you know, you still want them to be smart, even if smart is expensive. I'm sorry, MJ. I wanted to go. It was not an option. What? Thank you, Pacific Freeze. I haven't been able to watch in a while, so some bits. Why are you talking about names? Well, Maniacal Queen asked if I could pronounce their middle daughter's... Wait, my middle daughter's name. Yeah. And I still don't know if I got it right or not. I didn't see anywhere in chat where there was a response, so... Hey, Nix. I'm glad to hear your loans are paid off. That's awesome. Thank you, Marcus. Oh, that place. I've heard of that. You know how to pronounce... I'm not even going to try. It's too much. They just made it that... Thank you, Lord Taltosh, for the tier 2 sub. Woo! They really just made it that long to mess with people, I assume. Alright. Back on track. Reactor casing. Need more of that. And to do that, I need more lead. I need to up my lead production. Okay, now I'm down to needing tough alloy. So ferro boron and lithium. I think I need more lithium pigs because I'm just not getting lithium quite fast enough. What's the deal over here? Is that a lithium pig? That's a lithium. I wonder if I spread them out some more. Tough alloy is ferroboron and which ferroboron is steel and boron. How am I looking on boron? Got lots of boron and 10 boron blocks. And then how am I doing on steel? Alloy furnace. That and steel. Got a pretty good amount of steel, too. Okay. I'll hook that up to a processing block. Hey, MJ. Raw has rights and you don't. That's all I have to say now. I do what I can. Hey, Marcus. The English translation is the Church of St. Mary in the hollow of white hazel trees near the rapid whirlpool by St. Tislos of the Red Cave. That's very specific. Unnecessarily so, I would say. These processing cables are awesome. By the way, I really need to use more of those. I have my network all the way over to here. I'm going to sneeze again. Here it comes. Ready? Blah, blah, blah. No attempt to cover my mouth. Just let it go free. Thank you. Thank you, Marie. Please read Ra's cheer. Oh, so I'm sorry, I missed that. Thank you, Ra. How do you pronounce "You've let MJ down and this is the last straw"? I think I covered it there. Look, it's not me you need to take it up with. It's the corporation that runs my wife's company. She doesn't want to go either. I mean, she can't wait to go. Hopefully no one that works there is watching. Thank you, Pacific Freeze. I wonder if anyone can say... That's Hawaiian, I think. Makana Maikalani. Thank you, Shadow. Oh, something for tourist energy, I think. They were trying to specify around people's... I mean, it worked, maybe. At least people are certainly curious about it. Thank you, Midnight Wish. I've seen that video, actually. It's one of those times, anytime that name comes up, people are like, here! Thank you, Modra. Greetings, Australia. I did have fun at PAX. Glad to stream again. Other Ryan. Thank you, Viking Man. Just got here. Are you building the max size reactor for the achievement? Yes, I am. Thank you, Nate. Can't believe look, I didn't want to. It wasn't my choice. Take it up with the people that I'm not going to finish that. It's someone's fault. But let's not get anyone fired. Ha 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 ha. I sure do like being part of a 2-income family. Look at that thing. Man, what a hoss. I don't think I can possibly have enough electricity or fuel to power that for more than a second or two. Let's... Daisy! But boy, is it cool. Because it's cool. Mm-hmm. I'll put the reactor port back right here. And why not? Let's just put the controller here. Boop. Pop that on the side. And we are good to go as soon as we finish it. Thank you, an inconveniently large dragon. It kind of does. Thank you, JJ. Take it up to the howling void of inevitable responsibility. Yeah. Thank you, Pacific Freeze. I said it right. Hey! Gift from heaven. Is that... Wait, wasn't there a song that was like... Malakiki, the thing today? That's... It's Merry Christmas, though, isn't it? Okay, that's Ferroboron. I also don't know that song, so. Alright, so instead of this constant manual process, let's seek to automate it real quick. So what do we want to happen here? We want we've already got how many alloy furnace. Thank you, Viking Man. Wait, how long does it take to make another alloy furnace? So close. Let's start working smarter, not harder. Thank you, Nix! It's been fun to work there. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, just wait until I put it on. Alright. So we have an alloy furnace here. Let's find a place to do this. I can put a processing cable. There, okay. Processing. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Let's give it a shot. If I put that there, and what I would like to send in is, let's say, one of those and one of these. That and that, and what I would like to get back is tough alloy. I don't know if this is how this works or not. Ooh, I need some tough alloy. I don't know if this will work with the furnace. Let's find out. I would like that. Transaction valid. Okay, it's happy. What am I not? Oh, I've got all the lithium dust on me. Okay, and then I just need to provide it power. I may have to kickstart it. Let's see. Hit. Pop that in. And let's see what shook loose. Lithium dust. No, this. That goes in there. She cook. Didn't I have some of those? Mm-hmm. Hey, the Alteran! Start preparation. Innards of the Beast. Yeah, I need to do that as well. Let me automate this, and then we're... Okay, boop. There we go. Okay, so that's good. Just need to pop it some upgrades, and we're good to go. We have, like, a few of these. And then... that one? Yeah, probably. That. Oh, where'd it go? Wrong ones. Darn it. This is nuclear craft. Nope. Speed. They look so similar. That one. Which are actually way cheaper, so. Really? Am I out of iron? I'm nearly out of iron. Oh, God. Which is a whole other thing I gotta do. Alright, so that's now automated. The only thing I don't have automated at the present is turning the boron and steel into ferroboron. So we may actually want to have a kind of a limit on the amount of that we've got. I also don't have it automated to turn the lead amber into smelted. But it moves along pretty quick, even if I ignore it. Alright. Casing. As much of that as I can make. And then as much of that as I can make. That's a pretty good chunk. Probably finish this wall. I keep saying hit G. Let me see what G does. Ah. Build to me. Surface. I don't. Connected surface, fuzzy. Horizontal wall? I'm not 100% sure how to use it. Vertical wall. Range. Oh my. Look at that. Go. Well, that certainly sped this up. Eh. Nope. There we go. All right. Cool. Thank you, Marcus. I have heard that Blair Witch is not worth doing. If any of you have played it, correct me on that, but I've heard that it was lackluster and kind of boring. I haven't played it. That's what the reviews, and I think Jeremy streamed it already, and he said it was just bleh. Hey, Marie. Blair Witch is slow. Yeah, see. I wanted it to be good. I think we all did, but that's not what the reports I'm getting. Why didn't that automatically import? Oh well. It's fine. Trust me, I'm bummed too, because I really enjoy a good horror game. Now, I probably will be doing Man from Medea pretty soon. And did they already release a part? Did they stream one on Friday? That was the plan. I just don't know if it actually happened or not. They streamed on Friday, yes. Was it any good? It's great. Okay. Well, that's good. Alright, I need to make some more lithium pigs. Hey, Marcus! Blair Witch, the movie scared the shit out of me when I was... But this ain't that. That's fair. That is indeed true age fashion. Okay, I need to make some lithium pigs. I'm done with that. Become lithium. Oh. Boom. By your powers combined, I am Captain Piggy. I need some more pigs. I bet it needs corn. Pig seeds. Yep. Nope, not that. Well, I got lots of acorns, though. Pig. Let's see. The most fun about doing this as a stream is I can look forward to how I'll do it smarter when we get to this point in the Let's Play. I'm looking forward to having a lot of this set up so that when it's, Can I feed a pig that's not grown yet? Hey, Beth! Nope. When you're a big pig, I will give you something. Hey, Marcus. I'm not in this one. That's the weird thing, is I never explored any of the strongholds in this. So I just never found a lot of those items. Thank you, Platinum. Thank you, MJ. Thank you, JJ. Y'all's cooperative survival too saturated for Ark to come back? Probably. We always have problems with Ark just because it always updates out from under us and screws us when we get started. Thank you, Ultron. While you're at it, you should automate the energized smelter. Use import, export, and filter amber in. Yeah, I need to do that as well. I just haven't yet because right now the amber production isn't too terrible. And the other issue is I haven't laid this out in a good way, and that there's not really excuse because I can easily move everything around, and I should. Hey, Marcus. Will there be Gears 5 Let's Play? Yes. Yes, there will. Oh, wait. I've got all the ferroboron. That's what's happening. Is that why this stopped going? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's see. I think I've turned that off just because I was getting too much stuff. Hopefully that will now increase my lithium input, though I could use a little bit more. Where is our current holdup on? Is it still lead? I bet it is. But you know what? Why not? Let's go ahead and automate it because I might as well. That's nothing else that's part of this whole process. Alright, so that has... Maybe we'll do the ender... Well, it burns up ender eyes. I don't want to burn those up. Thank you, Janine! Like, without Michael, unfortunately, he's going to be out of town. But I'm sure we will get him in some when we start doing multiplayer. Thank you, Beltiro. What's all needed to make the remote work? Thank you, Adam Garner. So after you make it, because I assume that that's not your issue, you just go down to your, I think it's Network Master, and you right-click on it with the remote, and then it should work. But you do have to go down and do that. You have to activate it. So that may be what you're missing. Ow. Okay, so... I wish there was a better wireless item solution. What do we got here? Wireless redstone, wireless receiver, connector. What does that do for AE2? That might actually work, because I don't exactly know what that does, but... You can connect multiple channels, remotely connect to a normal router using a router cable. I don't know what that does. Wireless network cards? Alright, great, but what for? I don't know what I can send through it. Alright, well... I do have a cable that runs there, so I could just pop a hole in the ground right here. The problem with the processing cable is it doesn't really lend itself to doing a lot of different things, as far as I can tell. It's a one transaction sort of deal. When I'd much rather create something that is a multitasker. Cable. What's that called again? Storage cable. So while I can do this, and I will hook it up real quick just to show how you could do it. Do 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 do. All right, so now that's connected to the network, and then I can just take the processing cable. The upside is what it does do is it puts things in and it pulls things out. I guess maybe it was, yeah. This. Put that in. Get that out. Now, a lot of people last time were saying it needed a switch. It doesn't. It works just fine without a switch. But what have I done here? So it's coming from this block side. I'm assuming this needs a certain side to input it. Down is usually how it pulls up. Oh, there it goes. Just keep toggling this until we figure out which side it... There it goes. Alright, so that's now automatically converting all my lead. Will it do other types of... Let's see, can you multitask? So if I put in a different type of amber here, can I get other things out as well? Thank you, Alterin. Import and export cables. I guess you can export multiple. That's what I was kind of, when I stopped for a second, was sort of thinking. But you set up a packager, enrichment chamber, and smelter to autograft any ore directly from bonsai tree. The packager, though, again, is very single. At least as far as I could tell, a packager is very dedicated sort of thing. So you'd have to have a packager for each. Why are these getting stuck? Which would be just kind of annoying. That's weird. I feel like things have gotten hung up here all of a sudden. Oh, no, there it goes. Just that it burned through all that coal. Alright. Reactor. Blah, 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 blah. Out of lead. Should just make another lead tree. Okay. Then that. That'll get us the rest of that wall. Hopefully. Ah, still not. So close. This tiny little bit of reactor inside of it. Poof. Alright. So let's give that just a minute to churn, because it is actually pretty close. Let's take a look real quick at Spawntacular. Using sugar clocks, upgrade a spawner, have 0 delay. Spawner. What do I need for that? What am I missing for that would be a better question. Steel frame. Okay. The bottom row. Shulker Pearl. Thank you, Muerto Knight. And thank you, Phoenix. And how rad is it? What armor are you wearing in Valentine block? Multitask with AG a bit better than simple storage and per interface. Yeah, I just haven't ever converted my system over, and it takes quite a bit to do that. Thank you. I think that was it, right? Okay. I'm wearing the glitch armor, which is what's giving me flight. And then the Valentine block. Let's take a look. Valentine's block? Never. It's a companion cube. Wow, you make a lot of them. Does it do anything other than just be a companion cube? Boop. It will never threaten to stab you, and, in fact, cannot speak. Just a block. It's the Meg Cube. Yeah, kinda. It deserves death. Wow. Alright. It's very divisive, the companion cube. Now I forget, does Let Amber get me? Everything is, I'm not using the lead acorns to their fullest potential. You can actually just cook these things straight up and get lead out of them too, and it produces so much more acorns than it does resin for some reason. So you're always left with a real surplus on acorns. Thank you, Netflix Watt X. And somewhere in there, some words. Space. Gotta go to space. Space. I hear you, little spider. Let me just leave that. Let it do its thing. And again, we can walk away from that. Plates. Could even put a packager to just continually make these. We could automate the whole thing. Just not. I can, however, go finish this wall now, which makes me happy. Wow. Ta-da! Okay, I just need 24 by 24 more of them. Let me, wait, did I do any of that wall yet? Thank you, Odin's Keepers cosplay. Yep, I need 24 by 24 more. Someone do the math. No, it's not 4,800 because the whole thing's only 3,000 something. No, it's a 24 by 24 by 24 reactor. See? Max size. 578. Thank you, Marie. Oh, someone says 576. There's some discrepancy here. And then there's a fusion reactor and a fission reactor. I'm hoping that these use the same material, because that would be great. That's, oh, they don't. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't spell fusion right. Fusion. No? Reactor? What do you make a fusion reactor out of? There's fission. Hey, Marie! Oh, it's okay. You were so close. Abacus. Thank you, JJ. Thank you, Nix. Guess who's back? JD's back. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know how that goes. Molten salt reactor? Is molten salt what it's called then? Oh well. That's a future problem. Well, fusion is still spelled with one S. I just can't. I can't. I'm dumb. Reactor coil, fusion reactor IO, fusion core. Central large amounts of energy. The heat generated by nuclear fusion reaction. The core needs to be a ring of fusion. Oh no. That's going to be a whole thing. We're definitely going to blow that up. Alright. I could do yo-yos. Now, we found these in our Let's Play at work. We found these in, or at least one of them, I think it was a double Sminget, we found in a chest. So I really could try and do that. But let's see, I was working on the spawner, but that ran into a dead end because of needing pristine spider matter, shulker pearls, and pristine creeper matter. All things that I don't want to make. Can I make a shulker pearl? Because that would be really cool. Alright. Need pristine shulker matter, which unfortunately... I'm going to have to go to the end. And find an in-city... Man, and I did. I was there... Wait, do I have any shulker pearls? No. I was at one because I got the elytra. And didn't... Well, maybe I left a waypoint, but I probably didn't. Thank you, Charlotte! Ah! Well, that'll be... Every day I'm truffling. In a folder that contains 1 million items of the type, then click... Oh my gosh. Okay, so we'll change every tree to be making one thing and pipe it all into one. Thank you, Saiyan Tigress. Black hole tank with a liquid. Craft all the peaceful statues. Don't overreact. Matter overdrive fusion reactors. These are per tick. Start cell, fluid cell. Okay, what's it gonna take to make a zip disk? Alright. So that's all fine. This is gonna be the thing. At least it all just runs off the same logic processors. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, it requires so many. Thank you, Sierra. Okay, so it needs 3 of those, one of which is 3 of those, 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 which is 3 of those. Oh no, that's so many. That's just gonna have to be automated because there's no way I can. It'd take me forever to do that by hand. Oh. Oh no. It's so bad. No. Donut singular. Okay. Right click it. Cookies. With cookies! I can do that! Let's make cookies! Cookie. How many cookies does it take to fill a cookie jar? Ha! Maybe a few. Are you a friendly spider? Cookie! I have cookie tree. What does a cookie sapling give me? Okay, I could get cookies from a cookie sapling. So I need to plant one immediately. Phoenix! Ha! Oh, look, it's a family. that log had a child. One day, when you are older, you could get hit by a boulder. Not fun. Stop it now. I'm lost. Need 2,187 1K storage cells. Ugh. Thank you for doing the math on that and shattering my hopes and dreams. So I need 2,000 logic processors, like 8,000 flux crystals. The inscriber's the real bear of this process, because it's such a pain. And I moved it somewhere. Advanced inscriber. Oh, okay, well, it's not as bad, it looks like, because I forgot that this thing is automatable. I need silicon. Printed silicon, which is in silicon press and silicon. Okay. Silicon press and silicon smelting crushed quartz. Is there any other way to get it? Because it seems like that's a lot of quartz. Crusher with sand. Okay, that's better. Sand in the manufactory. Manufacturer. What do I do with the manufacturer? To be fair. I know I moved it somewhere. To be fair. Froster. Crusher. Where did I put you? Not fun. Stop it now. There we go. Wonder why it's not importing the silicon. Thank you, how rad is it? When the Material Stoneworks recipes gives you silicon for free. What? Material Stoneworks recipes. I'm not sure what that means. Thank you, Fossilized Human. Baritone AI. You can have any army of AI accounts in Minecraft. Oh my god. And what do they do? How AI are they is the real question. Okay, it's cool that that's automated, or at least stackable now, but it's also not very fast. You could be hit by a boulder. Seagulls, please. Seagulls, stop it now. Alright, Stoneworks, he said. Stoneworks? Material Stonework Factory. I don't actually know what that does. Nope, that's a hoe. Ah, dang it. Ah, I made a hoe. Excuse me, that was quite loud. How uncouth of me. My apologies, everyone, for having to hear that. Okay, and then can I do this? This would be interesting. Let's do an experiment that gives me that. It no likey. Okay, and then I'm going to guess that will also not work here. So that import-export thing would be a good idea. Iron. Really? What's the problem here? Go! Iron amber, iron ingot. There's much iron amber in the system. Huh? There we go. Better. Okay. Zip. That away, put that away. Alright. That's cranking on those. Hey, MJ! They're just paying more attention to the mod fight than what you're doing. That's fine. I understand that I'm not that interesting. Especially when I'm just sitting here sciencing things. What are you doing, loose pig? What the mods be fighting about? Get back on the treadmill. You are the forever running pig. Wolfie called King small. So Wolfie said a true thing? Wolfie bring the true? I mean, look, it's not... This is the way it is. I don't know what to tell you, King. It's... That's pretty. Oh, wait. It's kicked them all off. Oh, boy. Now we're cooking with gas. Death becomes you? No. No. I am become death. See? I'm building a reactor. Destroyer of worlds. This guy. Alright. Lead. We got a lot of lead now. Ooh, we might be close. Where does that put us? We're at 197. Did not put us close at all. I don't know why that tough alloy isn't going back into the system like it should. Oh, we actually ran out of graphite dust. Thank you, Beltira! So the worky, also you ever had an issue with hopping bonsais not putting stuff in the chest below it? I don't think I have. I mean, but to be fair, I probably wouldn't know if I had. Just from the fact that I don't pay much attention to it. Wait, is it that? Oh, no, it's something dumb. Hang on. It's like that. Yeah, there we go. Whoops. I don't want those. I want these. Only these. Liquefied coal. This goes much faster than the lead. There we go. 11 blocks. What do you get? Another day old and deeper in debt. This reactor is gonna go live tonight. We're gonna get there. Pull that out. And dump that out. Alright, what's that leave us with lead-wise? 4 nuggets. 1, 2, 3. Forget how much an acorn results in. Alright, 7. There we go. Now we're back on the ingot scale. So many bats. This is not a good setup, by the way, because that one interferes with the middle one, so it's always on if the one on the right is on. Thank you, MJ. If you think you and King can take me, ice cream or no, I'd like to see it. I'll dribble you two like basketballs. Boom. Thank you, Namnax. Look at the redstone clocks and change the directions to down only. Oh, that's cool. Didn't know you could do that. Appreciate that. That does indeed solve that problem. Well done. Excellent suggestion. Okay, there we go. Now that graphite should be cooking again. Alright, let's see if that's still working properly. Oh yeah, there we go. About halfway there on the reactor casings. Thank you, an inconveniently large dragon. Could you replace the hopper with an item extractor? Probably so. Let's find out. Well, maybe. I don't know if that will hook up to that or not, but we can find out. let's see. If we get rid of this and then replace it with this. Yep, does seem to be working much better. It's a great suggestion. Another good suggestion. You guys are so smart. This is why I don't have to think at all. Y'all just do it all for me. I can remain blissfully ignorant of the true mechanics. This is when people ask, like, you guys have been playing Minecraft for 1,000 years. How come you still don't know things? That's why. It's a limited term information. We figure it out for just long enough to use it and forget all about it. Thank you, Osiris of Light. Yeah, I was trying to decide if it was light or flight. Okay, I'm not using that presently. I'm not using that presently. Thank you, hikers. Thank you, Chabone. Which is a Pokemon. Vegeta. It's a Pokemon. Thank you, Nix. Welcome back again. The King / Ryan. Putting money on me is the smart bet. Thank you, Mr. YU. I do remember you. I've drank for like a month. Goodness gracious. You take care of your kidney there. Ah, that's how you coal. There you Duke. Quack. Quack! Quack! Let's turn that off, because we will eventually have use for graphite, but right now I need coal more. Thank you, Marie. If you haven't watched Team 4, again, I've brought this up many times in the past, but if you haven't watched, if you're any kind of Dragon Ball Z fan, or even if you're not a Dragon Ball Z fan, look up Team 4 Stars DBZ Abridged. It is a truly amusing retelling, I will say, of Dragon Ball. Really, really funny to watch. It is so good. They're really funny. I haven't actually something witty entertainment. What is that, like a Sword Art Online version of it? God damn it, Nappa. 19 minutes, 14 seconds. 19 minutes, 14 seconds. Best moment of my life. Thank you, Liesel. Space Ducks is a majestic creature. And parody, check out Helsing Ultimate Abridged and Something Witty's Sword Art Abridged. I'm curious about the Sword Art Online's Abridged. I'll look that up. It's a quote, Allison. Best moment, because I won't spoil it, but he finally gets some relief from a constant source of anguish. What? Is my lead amber? Oh, I did turn that off of making lead amber. So that's all the lead amber has stopped being made. Lead amber, which is that. Give me one of those. 5 of those. 4 of these. And then let's take that. And clear this. Put that in. Then there we go. Bob's your uncle. And take that. And that. Assume that all the iron in the world has been made. My. that and that. Thank you, Verono. First rule of Pobo's training: don't talk about Pobo's training. Thank you, Ultran. Import cable on the smelting tables. Yeah, I know. I should do that as well. Okay. So close. So close. $3.85. Thank you, Razorback. Thank you, Mr. YU. I mean, I haven't drank for a month. Okay. Well, good. You needed the cleanse. Reactor glass, any easier to make? Reactor frame? No. Never mind. I withdraw the question. That's from mechanism anyway. Reactor cell. What does it take to make that? I'm getting a lot more tough alloy. Looks like the smelter downstairs is still working because my lithium's empty. Though it's still not importing things for some reason. Alright, let's check out laser drills real quick, because I'm really curious to see what that does. Laser-based laser drill. What do I need to make a laser drill? Need the top and the bottom. 1, 2. I don't know what this does. You said pink slime. Is there another way to make pink slime? Okay. Slime. No, can't make it there. Slime seeds. Pink slime seeds. Now I just need a place to grow you. Ah, that'll do. Boop. Bone meal it. Thank you, Pack Monster! One little, two little, three little slime balls. Oh, it's just enough. Perfect! Laser drill. Why do you need pink slime balls to make a clear lens? Wait, I have those. White stained glass. Okay, so it has to specifically be white stained glass, which you make by glass with bone meal. Okay, there. But it has to be stained glass pane. There. Laser drill. Now, what do I do with the laser drill? Who do I gotta drill? No laser base. Okay. Laser base. Why you no thing? Why are you putting that there instead of iron? That doesn't go there. Even I can tell that. There. is going on? Where did it go? It has ceased to be. Okay, let me just have some diamond. I will... No, just do it on my own pocket. Because I'm afraid of touching this thing with it. Alright, there. Laser base. Laser base. Do I put you on top of it? No laser base. Do I have to assign a direction? Drill depth, output items, lens items. Hey, the Ultron! Point from 1 block away. Select drill depth for ore. Lens color will increase odds. Point from 1 block away. Point from 1 block away. Point at it from 1 block away? Not sure what you mean by point from 1 block from 1 away. Let me put something over here to put it on. Do I point it at the base? Oh, that's not a block away. Doesn't seem like it wants to turn. Let's try a wrench. There we go. Does the base... thank you, MQ Carry. Okay, so just the drill needs... We set the depth to... Drill depth for ore? I don't... Did you mean to say 1? That's right, okay. Place 1 block away of a laser base, it will charge it with power. If it is wrongfully placed, it will have a name tag on top telling you so. Coal. Okay, here we go. Gold. Just have an experiment here. Let's see. What is that? It's boron, cobalt, copper, lead. Alright, let's try doing a lead one. Pink slime around a purple stained glass. First of all, let's get a power. And then we can figure out what's happening from there. Let me scale it up. How are we doing electricity here? Tapped. Tapped. That's not great. Could speed these up. Why are they tapped? They got plenty of lava. Why is the lava not going in? It's full. What's the deal here? Weird. All right. What the heck is going on over here? All of a sudden this isn't working anymore. I wonder if I've hit like an item limit where they just got ho. There's too much of this sitting on the ground here. Thank you, Marie! Skulls is gone. Good time to redo the following trees without making it possible. That's good. What is happening here? So I'm just getting tons of cobble from walking around over here, but because these are not in any way gated like I had them previously. But still, should be making it. All of this is just abruptly stopped working, and it's very confusing. I wonder if the game is just kind of crapping out on me here. Is it... I mean, this has been working for several episodes, and all of a sudden it's just no longer pumping. I feel like these are no longer making lava. Oh, no, it's got 4 of 4 lava bottles in it. It's like all of these suddenly stopped. Alright, first of all, let's turn that off. That's... okay. So, that is working. The lava's not exiting there and going into the system. Hey, Liesel! It just stopped out of depressions and these either replacement being. Yeah, really. You know what I think may have happened is these pipes get a lot of backed up liquid in them, and I think it may have just filled up. May have actually gotten so much in the fluid extractors that it just couldn't stuff any more in, and it was driving it crazy. Alright, now it's tanked. So if I turn this back on, I'm gonna make it a little bit faster, or slower though. And it's broken again. Nope. We're still getting lava flow. What has happened? Slow down the ticks. Not up. Sorry, I'm just very confused as to why all of a sudden this would go from working very well to not working at all. Especially since that is powering my entire operation, so it's a bit of a downer when that is no longer functional. Huh. I could break this whole system and rework it. I could also just switch this all over to a culinary generator. Put some more of the black mulch in here and see if that would actually work faster. Oh, alright, I have blue mulch. Thank you, Dawn of the Blood Moon. Sub biddies. Forgot the blue mulch is better than the black mulch. Just requires a lot more work to make. I can't trust that those would continue working at this point either. Hey, Marie! Placement plays over 3x3 and have the lava come out of the top. If you want the ramp is up, feed the multiple sides of your area. You need to increase the placement of the placer to 3x3. This is just a dropper, not a placer. And again, all of that makes sense except for the fact that it was working just fine up until moments ago. So I think all the automation I've got going on is actually causing it to get a little trippy. Something's definitely causing it to choke. Let's see. Because that was totally functional until moments ago. Ran out of lead again. 481, we're so close. I'm gonna guess that this is stuck. Or we're just running out of lead? What do we got over here? Just a little bit of coal. Nope. Ah. Let's do that and see where we end up. Okay. Pour that out. Pour the rest of that out. Thank you, Liesel, for the gifted subs. Okay, there we go. These with 4 ingots and some millibuckets. Let's see how many of these it'll take to clear up that millibucket situation. I overshot it. Now I'm confused. Used. Oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. 28. 64. 76. 88. There. So it's... whatever. Let's... Go. No, why? You're off. Look at that. Why did that one trigger? Why are you getting a redstone signal? Huh? What are you doing over there, buddy? You're friggin' glowing. Why? Why is everything broken? All of my stuff has gone insane. Alright, there. Now it's fixed. Ugh! So confused as to why the system has just gone completely bonkers. I mean, I know I'm throwing a lot at it, but still, come on. You're better than this. Thank you, Squid Kings. Alright, that may be all that we need. Oh, my system's full too. That could be a part of the problem. Alright, you can stop what you're doing. Every time. I don't want you to do this anymore, and I would like it if you would stop. Let's break that. There we go. Okay. Ah! Tiny people! Where's my chest builder? Woof. There it is. Clay, oak, iron, chest. 18 chests. Ah! Hey, Nix. Oh, good. Good night, Nix. Ah. Okay. Didn't mean to do that, but fine, fine. Okay. There we go. 18 chests. Okay. Iron. The 1K of iron is probably not helping. I have a bunch of fence in my backpack. Yup. And then a little bit of clay. Work. Put that in there and build it. Okay. Now we need to hook this up to the system. And that'll alleviate that issue. Temporarily. Cable. One of the purple ones. Another chest. My gosh. Alright. Just hold on to that for a second. And pop that there. There we go. Now we got room. Nope. Something's still broken. Oh, that went the wrong way. There. Okay. Ah, there. Now we're good. Good. Okay. Well, this had nothing to do with that, so... Alright. What? It's broken again! Everything is broken. Everything is broken, and I am dissatisfied with the service I am receiving. Thank you, Woodchuck. Extraction rate. I don't have any empty cauldrons, though. It's got lava in it. Hey, Shadow, that's got nothing in it. Again, all of this was working just fine until moments ago. When everything just went straight to heck. Yeah, maybe the laser. It's just over here doing its thing, man. Thank you, Dawn of the Blood Moon. Machines, right? It was good. It was fun. Honestly, I don't have too much to say about it, just because it was there. I walked around, you know, I had a fun experiencing walking around at PAX, but I didn't really do much. All right. On the other hand, we're about to have a functioning reactor. Hey, Marie! Just need to move the extraction away from the destination using a regular pipe at the destinations. Just need to move the extraction pipe away from the destination and use a regular pipe at the destination. I don't... What? Thank you for passing that along. It did not clear anything up for me, but... Empty cauldron at the end of my lava loop. Ah, that one. I see. I don't know what that might be doing, but there, I've cleared all the pipes. I see where you're getting at, though. That could have absolutely been causing the issue. Hey, Marie! If there got any water in the system... Nope, that's not where that's supposed to go. Stop it. No? Why are you doing this? You're just broken? Okay, fine, you're broken. There. I can't put this on top of there for some reason. This is a fluid extraction. There, okay. Now we're good. Put that there, that there, that there. Those are all filled with lava. There, there. For the moment, she's good, but whoever suggested that, I think you're absolutely correct in that water had gotten in there, and it just got lodged in this pipe, so that's why when I broke it and replaced it, it corrected it, because it cleared the water and then the lava was able to get back through. Because, yes, it doesn't seem to be flowing freely now. Excellent catch. Thank you, Beltira. Lightning struck. Ah. There. All right. Now. Whoa. Ooh. It was a dark and stormy night when we completed the reactor. How appropriate. Take all of that. Needs to be a little off center here. Hey, Beltira! Have a fire? Nothing looks like it's on fire. But it wouldn't surprise me. Okay. Go to me. There we go. Again. Doesn't go where I tell it, but that's fine. How could I be mad when we're about to create the huge reactor? No, that way. I don't want it to do it that way. Could you line it up to the edge? Surface. I'm still not 100% sure how this thing works. Well, 24 is what I want, so... Oh wait, why isn't that exact? Uh-oh. Unless that's not exactly 24. Let's... now I gotta find out. Alright, 24. It'd be a real shame if I've whiffed this entire thing somehow. Alright, let's see. There. So if I go down 24, this should work out perfectly. Nope. Okay, that is correct. Whew. It's just the build gadget isn't correct for some reason. Alright. Why do you want to build on a surface I already built on? I want to build a new wall. Ugh. Okay, fine. Okay, there. Do this. Oh, you're gonna work. It's gonna be glorious. I think I just lost one. There we go. Okay. Horizontal wall. Now you work. I keep doing horizontal. It's vertical. Make it a little bit smaller, because that's scary. Whoa! In the right spot? Looks like it. No! Gah! Where's my other pickaxe? Because it's got magnetic on it. Oh, it's gone forever, I guess. Thank you, Dawn of the Blood Moon! Why do I have all these stone pickaxes? That's a giant's pickaxe. I want that. What happened to my fancy one? Ugh. Did I put it in the sack? God knows. I'll never know. Whatever's in here is gone forever. The undo key? What is the undo key? Constipation. Hey, Marie! Oh yeah, it will definitely need a ton more cells to operate, but there's two different achievements. One is for how much it outputs, and one is for how big it is. So, even if it's not full, it should still operate at the same output as the previous reactor, even if I don't add anything to the inside of it, I think. You don't have to fill up every space inside of it like a big reactor's reactor. Oh, look at how close we are. I think. Okay. Just a little bit more. Thank you, Rooker Chew. Double click the search bar and it'll highlight what you're searching for. You already have an inventory. Thank you. Doot, 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 doot. Let's find out. 24 by 24 by 24 fission reactor. Da-da, pink. Achievement. Size does matter. Oh my gosh, look at the storage on it. Oh, whoa. It can hold 8 flippin' 1,000 kilo RFs. Thank you, Marie. Well, I mean, I still don't have enough cells in there to actually make it function anywhere near its optimal amount. So what is the... let's see. We need 25,000 RF per tick. We're currently at 2,200. So really, we only need to go... scale it up by a factor of 10. Which isn't that bad, considering we're barely using any of the interior space. Oh, granted, the heat is probably now broken. Should hit you with something that's a sword. Okay, let's check the rules on some of these. I think lapis probably doesn't work. That doesn't... Oh, actually the glowstone may have been working. And that lapis may have been working because it was in contact with the wall. Just a one reactor cell and one reactor casing. So the lapis has to be touching casing. I think the glowstone just has to be touching 2 active moderator blocks. So like that. These lapises are no good. No, that one was fine. I'm sorry. But this one's not good because it's not touching casing. So we probably were generating excess heat on that build. Hey, Kayla. How much longer will you be streaming? Probably... Oh, it's 11 o'clock, so I'll probably wrap it up here in just a minute. I still gotta get the kids' lunches ready and all kinds of stuff like that. So I can, however, put that here and there. There. That will now be back in contact with everything it needs to be in contact with. Let's see what it takes to make reactor cells. Casing reactor cell. Tough alloy and regular glass will do. Yeah, regular glass will do. And then moderators. I don't have beryllium. I don't have molten salt, so graphite's going to be the moderator of choice. Got 36 of those. Okay. Tough alloy is again going to be a sticking point here. Let's see how much I can just, in a quick build here, scale this up a little bit. Moderator block there. Need some more of the glowstone coolers. Actually, I can go lapis. No, because that's a moderator. That's where this starts to get a bit complicated, is having to keep it, say you puck off, having to obey all the rules of these things. More tough alloy. Alright, so tough alloy is going to be a huge thing going forward. That'll probably explode. Let's take a look. So just sliding a couple more of those things on there. I'm probably very heat out of the box now. We're already up to 4,000. However, we are generating heat at a... Oh, wait a minute. It says all it has to do is produce 25,000 RF per tick. It doesn't say that it doesn't have to immediately melt, or that it can't immediately melt down. So if I just make a bunch of cells and fill it up with just reactor cells, it will produce 25,000 RF per tick and explode. Maybe simultaneously, because I don't know how quick the heat will escalate on that. Let's see. Maybe it's got better heat reserves with it being... Oh yeah, it can sustain a lot of heat too. It's actually not burning through fuel as fast as I thought it would. It seems to have slowed down the fuel burning process. Thanks, MJ. Did all that power... When I turned that off... Oh, when I broke the reactor, it probably released all the energy. Thank you, Commander Ravage. I've already done it once, but I really see no reason not to do it again, considering I just... to get the achievement. I mean, it'd be nice to make a sustainable reactor as well, but... But, you know... Yeah... So, I do need to look into how to use this more effectively. Seems like it's kind of slow. Again, I'm sure it's got upgrades. What is this from? Industrial Foregoing. What kind of upgrades we got here? Range. Adult filter? Range. Item stack. Energy field. Fluid transfer. There's not anything that makes it go faster? I guess you can just point multiple laser drills at one base, though. That's battery storage? I'll have to look into more of those. Look at that thing. It's so pretty. And explosive. Stop it. What is this? Tiny clump of uranium 238. Boop. Uranium 238, which you can then use to make nothing. That's not the right one. That's the one. So, base process time 60 minutes. Somewhere is telling me, like, how long it'll... There you been! Morning! Hey! Hope you have a good rest of your day. Cooling rate minus net heat generated. Heat multiplier 400%. Yeah, that heat's cranking. Judging from our last meltdown, it would not be good when it gets to critical mass, especially with one this size. I'm sure the whole thing is just going to melt my face. Thank you, Legato. Alright, so future tasks would be then automating to a greater degree plutonium or uranium production. I need lithium real bad. Is there a way to get it faster from... it'd be lithium ore. A white laser lens, which is what I made to start with. And I put it in there. I guess. I don't figure out how fast this thing goes. It doesn't seem like it's terribly quick. Yeah, farm some more pink slimes and we'll try that out. But at least a lot of this process is now automated to some degree. I'm not sure why this doesn't seem to be working anymore. Maybe it ran out. Yeah, it ran out of ferroboron, which I never automated that. Boron and boron. I got a lot of boron and steel. I could also do that in the smeltery, which would make it go a little bit faster. Assuming I cleared out all of this stuff. Never did figure out why that was acting weird. This will go a little faster. Put some ingots in there just so I could get the ingots out. And was that coal? Okay. One ingot out. And we'll see how close we get on this. About half. And then I need a little bit of coal. But thankfully I can now stop the coal mass production. Where is that? I don't know how much a single piece of coal works for millibucket wise. What's an ingot in terms of millibuckets? About 1. Okay. And then lead. I feel like 2 more might do it. No, it's gonna be 3 though. You watch. It'll be 3. Probably more. Definitely more. I really am stopping, I know. Eventually. Any second now. Definitely almost stopped. How did we end up with 6 nuggets left? Alright. Two, 3. Okay. No, wait, no, it's empty. No, it's not. It's not. 1 ingot. There we go. Haha, all good. No. I don't care anymore. Hell with it. You just. Okay. So we put equal parts steel and boron in. Downside is I think I can only then output ingots because you can't get ferroboron blocks. But again, at least that's something I can set it and forget it. If I just leave it on and walk away tonight, in the morning I'll have a whole bunch. 1, 2, and then hey, Jaded. I think I've got 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. And I'm gonna need lava. Bucket. Oh, I already have lava buckets. Finally ran out of lava in the system. I didn't actually know that was possible. I thought it was kind of a glitch. Because once it gets in that tube, it seems like it supplies a lot more than it should. Alright, there we go. This should be the experiment. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get the story time up while I'm sitting here watching this go. Kayla requests Tony Stark's monologue from Avengers Endgame. Interesting. Okay. Oofed. Prepare your hearts. Oh, this is the, from his... Alright, let's see. It's from the end. I'm trying to not have it. Oh, so okay. Thank you all for joining me. If you there may be some spoilers here for the end of Endgame. If you haven't seen it yet, this would be a good time to leave. It has been quite a while. It's now out on Blu-ray DVD. You can go get it and watch it. You can stream it on Netflix. You can even watch it on plane, which I did on the way to and from PAX. But there will now be spoiler. And thank you. I'll be back Thursday. Anyone that doesn't want to hear spoilers for that, now is the time to depart. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is the countdown necessary? Yes. I'm giving everybody ample opportunity to leave if they don't want to hear the spoilers. So, this happens right after Tony Stark saves the universe and everyone's reunited and happy forever. He brings back all the people, and then they all hug, and everyone's fine. No, like... Black Widow's there. She's having a good time. Rhodey gets his legs back. Doesn't need the machine anymore. All that in the snap. It was a great time. Man, it was such an uplifting end to the movie. Okay, yeah, Tony dead. And this is at his funeral. Here we go. Everybody wants a happy ending, right? But it doesn't always roll that way. Maybe this time. I'm hoping if you play this back, it's in celebration. I hope families are reunited. I hope we get it back and something like a normal version of the planet has been restored. There ever was such a thing. God, what a world. There, I'm muting out the cows. Universe now. If you told me 10 years ago that we weren't alone, let alone, to this extent, I mean, I would have been surprised, but come on. The epic forces of dark and light that have come into play, and for better or worse, that's the reality Morgan's going to have to find a way to grow up in. So I thought I'd better record a little greeting in the case of an untimely death on my part. I mean, not that death at any time isn't untimely. This time travel thing we're going to try and pull off tomorrow, it's got me scratching my head about the survivability of it all. And again, That's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end. What am I even tripping for? Everything's going to work out exactly the way it's supposed to. I love you 3000. And then he turned it off. What's the status of the reactor? It's off, I think. Yeah. Hey, Kayla. Hey, you made it happen. I just read it. I didn't even do it justice compared to the man himself. There we go. Look at all that ferroboron. Flip that on and let it run. After much experimentation... Nope, not boron. That's wrong. And it's ruined everything. You go back in there, boron. That one. But anyway, thank you, everybody. I will be back Thursday. Maybe with more of this. Thank you, FKY. Love you, 3002. But thank you again, everybody. You're wonderful. Thank you so much for always showing up and supporting the stream. Really do appreciate it. Thank you, Petrolhead Live. Question for you: have you guys been seeing that Skyfactory 4 has been feeling empty compared to the one last we played? Not necessarily. It's just got very... I mean, obviously, I feel like I've got a lot in here. Empty isn't the word I would use. It's a little bit more focused, a little more streamlined, but there's still lots to do. Like, all the different places you could go, and then this tab alone is going to be quite a thing. But, I mean, the whole Twilight Forest was a huge undertaking to do. There's a lot of universes that I could have spent more time in that I just didn't. Because, I mean, there really isn't a reason to. I do kind of wish that each of the dimensions that you visit had their own tab, like Twilight Forest. Just to give you more of a reason to be there. But, I mean, you got some small ones like not killing the dragon, but having to go to the end to get those things. But the hunting dimension seems like a really weird miss where there's just no reason to be there, or there's not even anything in it. If I remember, it's just like an empty dimension. Yeah, like, why is this here? Why was this included in the mod pack at all? There's absolutely no reason to exist. Unless there's something I don't know about. But I need to make lunches. Oh, no, I'm gonna. Don't worry. It's fine. The lunches will be done. But yeah, see, there's just nothing there. So, anyway. But yeah, so I will be back Thursday. Hope you all have a wonderful evening, day, night, whatever time it might be, wherever you are. And I'll see y'all in a couple nights. Bye.